I am here in Medjugorje. I'm in Cafe Craze, and who appeared in front of our eyes? This is Marin Čilić, correct? Marin Čilić. I'm a
Correct.
tennis fan. I was watching you. I said already at the time, you are huge and you are tall, and you are in reality very tall.
Yes.
And you are from Medjugorje?
Yes, I am.
And you are Catholic, you said. My friend asked.
Yes, I am.
Why
Yes,
are
I
you
am.
Catholic? Why? What do you tell? What is so beautiful about our Catholic faith, Mayan?
I was born and raised here, and it goes first of all in tradition.
Yeah.
My grandparents, parents, the family, and when living here in Medjugorje, it's a Catholic upbringing, and the community is oriented to God, to Saint Mary, and obviously living in that kind of environment in the family, there is, I wouldn't say there is no other way, but you feel the warmth, you feel the also the priests at the altar and the church are talking about family, about your closest ones, about love, about sharing, about many things that are extremely important in life and are becoming more and more important as the time goes on, because the times are changing, we want it or not, into different times, different world, into more modern things, computers, phones, everything, and it's getting quicker and quicker. And this part of having great core, great family, great values, it's even more and more important. So there was never any doubt for me if I'm going to be a Catholic, but I'm coming here a few times a year to visit my family, to visit my relatives, to visit my home, and it's always beautiful to come here, and I always gather a great spiritual energy, a great family energy, and just feel the warmth of the city, of the whole community.
And you feel
Can I ask one question?
There's a priest next to us. He is.
No, it's
curious.
impressive if someone who is you are known in whole the world. So he was number 3 in the world 2018, and he won the US Open.
He's passionate. He's playing tennis. That's why he's asking.
2014, he won the US Open. Finals of Wimbledon 2017 against Federer. Yeah, good player. And finals of the Australian Open 2018 against Federer. And you're a believer, and you pray here, you go to the mass, you go to the confession too?
The whole package?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I mean,
What? Yes.
that's the whole. The whole point and the whole, the message, and living the sincere, healthy life. Not having any doubts in your mind, living sincerely towards your friends, family, your closest ones, and overall, I was as I was a child here. Obviously, it was difficult with financial details to have great upbringing, great conditions. Especially you've seen how Medjugorje is, and to come from here and to succeed in this community of tennis, of global sport, and to be at the peak of the world, it's a miracle in itself. And for me, I also have my own foundation that I help young talents in sport and music.
We will put the link in the description of the video.
Yes, you can. And
you can find it also on Google, I guess.
Yeah, and for me is the message that I want to share to young ones is to never stop dreaming, because no matter what your conditions are, where you're born, how difficult it is, it's always important to believe, and it's always important to follow your dreams, because I personally believe that every person has a certain talent, and you need to obviously work on it, push on it, give everything you can to make it great. And also there needs to be some kind of an opportunity to help you, and so that's also a little bit of a backstory with my foundation, that I try to help financially and with the support for these young talents to try to reach their dreams.
How did that happen for you, a small boy from Medjugorje? I think there were not many tennis courts here.
Well, there was one. There was one.
That was your dad?
No, it was actually from Ivan Dodig, my good neighbor, and he also succeeded. And the two of us, went onto the world and made many dreams come true. But then in '96, my father built a tennis court. So it was at that time was craziness to have a tennis court at that time, and even grandparents were saying to my dad, "You are crazy. I mean, why wouldn't you make something that's gonna bring you money, like business center, rent a land, whatever?" And then he said, "No, leave me alone. I know what I'm doing." So there you go.
And if I may ask you another question, and we see what came out of his belief in you.
Yeah.
you have that money. Honestly, I know you went. But you never went away from the faith? You were not tempted that now I'm the man of the world, I have all this money?
Never. Because I have great core values, and obviously during my life, in earlier years when I went away from my home when I was 14, I went to live with a family in Zagreb, apart from my own family, and then in those times, in those 2, 3, 4 years, there was difficult times, but then the faith with God, with praying, with just trusting this process that after difficult times, good times are coming, and so it's important to stay patient and to keep believing, keep pushing, and even whatever it is in life, whatever comes, try to give your best and not to surrender and wave white flags. So it's on us is to just try to push as much as we can.
And what would you tell young people? What is the Catholic faith? You never left. What would you tell them? What inspires you? Do you grant it also to your Catholic faith, that success you have?
Yes, I do, and the thing is that it comes obviously first from the family, from the parents and from the family, how they gonna install these values in you, then the community, then it expands more and more, and these values you need to sort of keep them as a core and to understand what is important in life and how to go through life. For all of us. We all have downfalls, and you fall once, and then it's easy to lose faith, and it's easy to think, oh my God, I'm giving all this I can, and nothing is coming my way. But I think we are all installed with that core inside us, what gives you that strength, what gives you this fire that you can succeed. And of course, everyone has different and difficult situations, and there needs to be support from close ones, relatives, blah blah. And that's why I am a little bit sad in a way how the world is unfolding. And for me, as coming as a young child, I felt that there is more empathy in the world, and that would be my wish, I would say, for next year, for New Year, to have more empathy. To have more altruism in the world, and to start from yourself.
And you pray the rosary? Is that important for you?
Yes, I do, and I mean I still have some prayers that I keep since I was a child, and every day before going to bed it's there. So just to have gratitude for the day, for the whatever has come, and to go for the next day with a good spiritual energy.
Mm-hmm. And what you said, you go to confession. What would you tell young people? Why not fear it? Why go to confession? What is so powerful about it?
First of all, then you have a certain responsibility, for your actions. It's on all of us to have this responsibility to know, okay, this might be wrong what I'm doing, or okay, maybe I've done something wrong and something happened, maybe I have a small sin or whatever, but It's on you to accept it, to understand it, and to actually talk about it with the priest, to then also that you relieve yourself a bit, and that you try to go on a better path. And it's the confession is not about, okay, I made my sin, I go confess, and then tomorrow I'm going to do it again. It's the process, okay, I've done this, it's behind me, okay, it's a new me, I'm coming more with a clear mind and with the right path to go and to take. And I think that's the bottom of it.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
And at the end, what would you tell people? Why come to Medjugorje one time?
Why come to Medjugorje? It's nothing about Medjugorje is glorious. Nothing about Medjugorje is that you expect you're gonna see incredible things, incredible lights, incredible welcomes. It's a place where you come and you try to find yourself, trying to connect with the church, with the priests, with the community, with Saint Mary, that she's coming. And I think what is important for all of us to be humble, to be in understanding of how can we be better as persons. And I feel here there is I feel it's a great just community, great area to feel simple, to come, to enjoy without many expectations, and to have and to feel this great spiritual energy, which, for example, I always do. I feel this peace, calmness, and which is impossible to put in words.
Yeah. And you are around the world, like I was around the world, and there is this peace here. You see too. You come here and say, man, there's something different here.
Yeah. It's a peaceful town. It's a also place where I would say that where priests in the church are giving you great message, great explanations, giving you some thoughts that you think about your life. They're gonna connect with your own life, how to, think about some things, and to find good ways and to, feel refreshed and to feel positive.
Wow, what can I say? Thank you so much.
My pleasure.